Hi, everybody. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about benthic freshwater macroinvertebrates, the 4 feeding groups you need to know about. There's this whole world beneath the surface of our freshwater streams where these tiny little critters play a massive role in maintaining that stream's health. Today, we're going to get to know the different functional feeding groups of benthic aquatic macroinvertebrates, or macros, and prepare you to notice them in your leaf packs. Then you're going to be ready to compare the macros in the leaf packs. No, you'll be ready to compare the macros in the riffles versus the pool locations that you set up last month. Benthic macros are key players in every stream's food web. They link the base of the web, the algae, the detritus, and the microorganisms such as bacteria, with the larger animals at the top of the food chain like fish, frogs, and birds. So today we're going to chat about the 4 main types of benthic macros based on their feeding adaptations and preferred foods. Those groups are called the shredders, the collectors, the grazers, and predators. So let's start with the shredders. Those are like the ecosystem's leaf eaters. These little critters, including caddisflies in their larval stage and some stoneflies, sow-bugs, and scuds, they break down leaves, resulting in smaller leaf pieces and feces that become food for the next group of macros, the collectors. The shredders, they prevent the stream from getting clogged with large piles of leaves over time and help recycle plant material back into the ecosystem. So now the collectors are ready to do their jobs. These organisms act as the stream's natural filtration system. Through a couple of different methods of capturing and consuming fine particles of organic matter, collectors like mayflies and blackfly larvae help ensure the clarity and the quality of the stream's water. Next, we'll talk about the grazers and scrapers. That's the same group. These macros include snails, midges, and water pennies, and their job is to scrape algae off of submerged rocks and other surfaces. By controlling the algal blooms in the stream, grazers help keep the stream environment in check so all life can thrive. Finally, we have the predators. I'm sure you know what a predator is. Well, these macros hunt and consume other macroinvertebrates. The various species of predators include dragonfly larvae, damselfly larvae, and water beetles. They use a range of different hunting strategies as well as physical adaptations to capture and consume their prey. Now, all 4 types of benthic macros, the shredders, the collectors, the grazers, and the predators, become food for those larger predators on the food web, such as fish, frogs, and birds. It's all part of a healthy stream's food web. But why should we care? Why should we care about these tiny invertebrates? Well, they're essential indicators of the water quality of your stream and the ecosystem health. Understanding and monitoring these groups allows us to protect our water resources more effectively by targeting conservation efforts where they're needed most. Now, last year we did another benthic macro module that focused more on the stream health aspect, and if you want to take a field trip that focuses on that, you can head over to the archives to check it out. But this month, as you retrieve your leaf pack from the stream and begin to identify the macros you discover, try to figure out what kind of food each one might enjoy: leaves, debris, algae, or other macros. Then you're going to be more prepared to compare the macros in the riffle versus the pool locations that you set up last month. Happy field tripping!